welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lacefronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, BougieGang gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Guys, I am live with everyone right now. I am doing a member live, and then I'm also doing another live. I gotta get caught up on these lives, okay? Just bear with me. I'm trying to upload something before I turn my camera on, so just give me a minute. How's everybody doing? Everybody, it's Sunday, so take a look to your left, take a look to your right, say hello to a neighbor, say hello to a friend. Girl, be bougie. It's Sunday. Like, let's be neighborly and all of the things. Okay, let me get a few. Let me try and see if I can get this uploaded. If it's gonna work with me, is it gonna work now? Okay. I need to delete something else. Darn it. I hope everyone's been having a great weekend. I have. I sure have. I did just put up a little post on Insta and telling you guys that I would be live shortly. So hopefully you guys saw that. And that's what brought you here or not. I don't know which one it was, but whatever it was, whatever got you here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's all do our Sunday best and use our Sunday manners and all of those things and get ish popping. I wanted to upload something, but I guess I have to upload it under a different thing. So just give me a minute. It's okay. Let me see. So guys, a couple things. A lot's been going on. I had to just even write down, I normally keep a list together anyway, but let's see. Let me pull up my other screen real quick. But yeah, a lot's been going on. So let's see. Look to your left, look to your right, say hello to your neighbor. Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? How's it going, Bougie Gang? What's up? Did you see what I wrote in the description box? Happy Sunday, Queens. Okay. Normally, first Sunday is for members only, and it's going to be, and we're going to do that. I did say I was going to do a 3 o'clock, talking and getting us all caught up on all things Keisha. But because there's so much going on, and because there's so much I want to talk about, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna be busy. Okay. Um, let me click into my control room and see what's going on. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far. And if you are watching this on the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button. Um, 12 months. Who is that? Let's see who that is. Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. No, that's not my baby daddy. My baby daddy's been a member for as long as I've had memberships. Loved by Jay. I see a brand new name in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. LOL. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Taylor XO. Girl with the 22 inches. Yes. Taylor's hair is so beautiful. Okay. And Jasmine was over there trying to get a Taylor XO all day. I was like, bish, please. Guys, let me tell you something. Some people were mad at me yesterday. They didn't like my commentary on Chrissy, but you know what? Sometimes a big sis or auntie, even though I'm not her auntie and I'm certainly not her big sis, sometimes, and it's guys, to whom much is given, much is required. Okay. Sometimes some of us have to be the bad guy. Okay. And I'm okay with that because if no one's going to tell the truth, I am. Okay. I can't allow a young, to me, a youngin. She's not a youngin, but she's a grony. She's grown. Okay. She's 30 plus years old with 9 kids. Somebody has to be the bearer of bad news. And at the end of the day, um, I'm just giving my opinion, which what is that worth? That's worth what? An asshole. Everyone has one. Okay, right? Friend, you too. Hey, Taylor Boo Boo Baby, HBB, Desi Love. Who was here first? Okay, let's see who was here first. Was it M? It was M Jones because I saw you. M Jones. Hi, Boo Boo. Deandra, Erica, my boo boos, my bebes, Dr. Amira. Yes. Um, Gina. Gina, what in the lasagna is going on these YouTube streets? Guys, I'm just going to go out on a limb and I'm just going to say if we're going to make Italian food, let's try and make it as Italian as possible. Yes, we're going to Americanize it. We are going to African Americanize it. We are going to Jamaicafy it. We are going to Haitianify it. We are going to New Orleansfy it. We are going to New Yorkify it. We are going to put our own stank on it, but never a stank on some cheddar cheese on some what in the fucking lasagna, okay? Creolebea, Latoya, I'm gonna need for you to have a seat, boo boo. Go over to my vlog channel, honey baby. I'm sure you can cook all good things New Orleans, but honey, when you're making Italian, even though I'm sure Rakan loves it, those of us who really like to cook out here, yeah, the cheese matters, okay? Cheddar has its place, provolone has its place, camembert, Munster, all of the things, white American, yellow American, extra sharp white cheddar, which I love in some grits. When I make my grits, it's extra sharp white. Okay. Ricotta. When I make baked spaghetti, guys, I take about 2 big scoops of ricotta cheese. If I have it, if I don't do anything. But if I have ricotta cheese, I will take 2 big scoops of ricotta cheese and swirl it in day old spaghetti. If it's extra sauce in there, extra sauce and lots of mozzarella, okay? Period. Never American on Italian food or cheddar. It's mozzarella, it's provolone, it's all the different things, ricotta, mascarpone, any of the Italian cheeses, parmesan, any because they're so salty and it tastes amazing. But girl, Latoya, what in the lasagna were you cooking, honey? That
girl. I know Khan loved it, but he loves your dirty draws. So, girl, he don't care. Ebony Camp, girl, was good. Love Noel, boo boo, baby. How are you, baby? Anisha, Miss Braider's life. Guys, I think there's a braider mafia out here. I was trying to get out of the loop. You know, I've been going to the same braider for a long time, and she's good. She's excellent. Okay, she did these, and you know, I've had these for a minute. I'm gonna take them out this week. I promise. Um, and I got a surprise for y'all. I'm not getting got lengths, but I think I'm. If anybody from Honey Bun is watching, I think it's time. Give me, you know, like let's talk about some hair. Um, but anyway, there's a braider mafia. We like I'm just not even gonna go into detail about it. I'm gonna have to talk about it on my other channel. But I was trying to get Farrah's hair braided today, and she's just we blew it out, and she's got a nice big puff for another week, and we're just gonna go. We had to go right on back. You know how like you try to get a new doctor, and it's just kind of hard to get a new doctor. It's like that going to get a new braider. It's not easy. Okay. Um. Mm-mm. We tried and I failed. I failed as a mother, trying to get a new braider, but that's okay because we have it rectified already. I just have to be doing hair for another week. And I was gonna try to do the box braids myself, the knotless, because I've been watching Q the braider and I feel like I've got everything to do it, but we'll talk about it when we go to members. Guys, member live is going to be right after this. And then right after that, I'm doing a full Keisha live. So if you are not a member and you want to be in the live Three Moms update, then hit your members. I mean, it's level 1 and up, and and that's it and that's all. I am not selling memberships. I am offering an opportunity to be in the place when shit is going on. So you guys come through, come through, come through. Otherwise, we're gonna do what we do right now, and then when this is over, we're going into another live, and then we're gonna go into another one. So your girl's gonna be busy today, but that's just what I do. It's very busy this Sunday, Mo Love. It sure is. And is it Patricia? Yes, we have a new member, guys. Welcome. Welcome to Bougie Gang in this thing, guys. Bougie Gang, okay? Bougie Gang in this thing, guys, okay? Um, let's see who's new. Who's new to the family? Someone was repping their 12 months of membership too, and I need to acknowledge that. Give me just a second, guys. January St. James. Let me tell you, if that is not a bougie name, period. Like January Jones from Mad Men, I love that name. Okay, January St. James, welcome, my dear. Welcome to Bougie Gang, official. Okay, welcome, 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 and thank you, boo boo. Thank you. Who was repping for 12 months? Um, who was that who repped for 12 months, guys? I don't see the comment now, but let's see who repped for 12 months. Renee XO, Victoria Love, Liz Jim, all of the ladies. Miss Blue, how you doing, babe? Let's see. I think I'm back up to the top. What in the Fugazi lasagna? Tina Lachey, what's good, honey? Um, guys, I polished my nails. Are you proud of me? If you're proud of me, give me some manicure hands down in the chat. Miss Blue, how are you, babe? Heather K, what's going on? All of these ladies and the kings in the bushes. Yes. All right, guys. Let's see. Desi, hello, boo boo. Silver Moon, hello. Guys, y'all gave me the business. Not all of y'all, but I'm not picking out names. Some of you gave me the business and felt that I was being a little too harsh on Strong Mommy Chrissy yesterday. But at the end of the day, there's some very serious things that are going on. I am not her mother. I am not her auntie. And we are not related on per. I'm just a lady out here on the YouTube streets that when I see fuck shit and foolishness and I see ladies, period, I don't care what age group, older, younger, whatever, if I've got an opinion on it, I'm going to talk about it. Okay. And I'm going to talk about it like I'm your sister, auntie, or mother. Okay. You don't like it? Don't worry, because you know what? Reaction videos are about you. They are not for you. So I don't expect the subjects to be in the chat or in the audience. But if you want to be here, be here. That's your business. I don't care. But I'm going to say it like I mean it and say it how I want to say it. Okay? Let's just be clear on that. I don't see my member who came through with the 12 months, but let me see. Oh, loving myself. Hey, boo boo. Thank you so much. Thank you for repping. I appreciate you. Guys, if you are a member, if you go to the $sign, it's almost like you get a free, you get like a super chat in a way that is part of your membership where you can just kind of like be like, hey, girl. So try it. If you're a member and you haven't done it, and it's not just the one that you have here, it's just period for any channel that you belong to. You can click on the $sign once a month and you get like a message that gets bubbled up. So if you have not used it, you lose it. So you don't rack them up. You get one a month and that's it. So that's it and that's all. Love by Jay, welcome. Mastermind, how are you, my dear? Amber, hi baby. How are you? I hope I got you. Pretty neat. I'm looking at two screens, guys. I don't even know who this woman is. Twin Key, and I'm talking about me. Latoy, hi baby. How are you? Mommy does it better with Courtney. 17 months. Yes, reppin' bougie gang. Okay, period. Okay. Cheryl Waz was 19 months the other day. Thank you, Cheryl Waz. How are you, dear? Miss Corey, hi boo boo. Okay, everybody, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. I know I'm leaving people out, but I'll call you out. Sunflowers, butterflies, and roses, all of the things. No, never mind. I needed to get info into heaven when I leave this earth. Okay, yes, absolutely. We all do. Moving in silence. Okay. M. Jones, Shelly. I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, I tried. HBB was good, hun. All of everyone. Me and four. Hello, my dear. Mastermind, 19 months. Okay. I just talked. Yeah. If you guys didn't know, now you know. So any of the channels that you have membership on, you can basically like give yourself a little, like, give me a shout out while you give your shout out. Okay. Okay. Guys, let's just start out really quick. Look, at the end of the day, I am not a mean person. Sometimes we all know this as moms and friends and sisters and all of that. Sometimes we have to serve it up a little bit stank, okay? Because when there's something stank going on, sometimes you can't put any pretty on it. There's no real way to make it extra pretty or super duper nice. HBB, Joelle, what's going on? Miss Kimmy P, what's good? All of you, thank you for repping, guys. Just so people know, like if you don't know, period. Okay. Next person that comes through, just say period. Okay. And the manicures. Okay. I need to do a little bit better job, but I used. This is what I used to polish my nails. Okay. I did my best. Okay. Anisha, hey boo boo. Okay. Guys, I love you guys so much. You guys have no idea how silly I love to be silly, okay? Period. So, you guys give me that space and opportunity to get silly with it, okay? But yeah, StrongMommyChrissy, I don't know who she was talking to because some of the things she was talking about had nothing to do with anything that I said. But this is the deal. Let's get it. Let's get a couple of things. Let's clear some air. Number one, the house is very nice, but I'm sorry, I'm a little older, and I bought my first house at 33 years old. I was single and I had no children. You guys know this, okay? I know that Chrissy, this is my take on Chrissy. Chrissy seems to be a pretty positive and optimistic person. Does she subscribe to some of the stereotypes that are in place about her? Unfortunately, I think so. Okay. Because she feels like, someone like me shouldn't be able to do that. Someone like me doesn't have a chance. Statistically, da 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 da. Da. Okay. 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 The numbers show. I'm sorry. The numbers also show that a woman your age typically doesn't even have 9 children. That's not the norm. Okay. Is it abnorm? No. But you have an extra large family for a single woman, and you're not even 40. Like, there's a whole 40-year-old that people love to talk about. By the way, the video that I'm trying to export with Jasmine must have sent some damn evil ass mojo my direction, because I cannot export the video for some reason. But I'm working on it. So the video is done. I'm just trying to export it out of this stupid app, and it's giving me a hard time. So as far as statistics showing, as far as the Black community and all of the things, at the end of the day, Chrissy wants to defy stereotypes, but then she wants to use stereotypes simultaneously. Just can we just note that for a second? Can we just You're not a stereotype, but you give into stereotypes. Okay. Okay. You're not a stereotype. Okay. A large family is a blessing. Okay. Period. At the end of the day, I don't care if you have 25 kids. Like, This Is Us. I watch her channel. I never comment. I barely ever talk about her over here. You know why? Because we know she's in there busting her guts. She might be pregnant again right now. I don't know what that woman's got going on. But at the end of the day, she learned when she mixed it up with Tommy Sotomayor to keep her mouth shut and stay out the way. And I think that's what she's doing, right? Chrissy decided 2 weeks ago to start talking ever so slickly about money and finances and saving money and all of these things. And then all of a sudden starts to put a Jedi mind trick on everybody that maybe she's looking at houses because she loves decor. She loves looking at new places. They could be thinking about moving, all of these things, but turned out that a bitch already leased a place. Okay. Now, I might not serve it up exactly how you want. I don't know how Chrissy's budget works, but if you got another house to save money on rent, then why are you buying new furniture? It's called not being, I don't want to say she's not a good steward of her money, but let's just say if someone is in financial hardship and you are moving to save money and you are immediately saving your increase or saving you were saving, now you're able to save what was a deficit, and now you maybe are a break even or just over broke. It is not a prudent idea to spend money on frivolous things like furniture. But if all she had was the sofas from the house in Houston, if she even brought them with her, and then she had the remnant sofas that were at the house that she rented, and she's not able to bring them with 9 people, 11 people living in one house, you need something for them to sit on other than pillows and blankets and carpets, if you have any. I don't know. So I got the feeling people were mad at me yesterday because some of the comments, it wasn't a total shit show in my comments, but there was some, be nice to Chrissy. She's doing a good job. She's a good damn mom. I don't think in anything you heard me yesterday say that she was a bad mother, that I even questioned her parenting. I don't speak on her parenting. Chrissy has spoken enough on everything. Chrissy, we see her feeding her kids. Her kids are always well dressed. We see her kids looking just fine. I don't ever say anything about her children, nor do I care to. I think she has beautiful children, and that's pretty much all I'm going to say on that. I don't have a problem with Chrissy. I'm looking at the videos, and I'm concerned as a woman of a more mature age that there might be something going on that could be concerning. Jeannie John, or is it Jeannie Jean? How are you? Can someone drop the member link for Jenny? For Jenny, is it Jenny Jean or Jenny Jean? Could someone drop her the member link? If you also if you go into if you kind of reduce the screen down and go over to my community posts, there are a couple of like member posts that if you click into it, it'll say that you need to be a member and it'll give you a join. Um, also, I'm not sure what, if you're on your computer, it will give you a join too. It's okay. Vous parlez français, Jenny? Jenny, do you speak French, hun? Um, so yeah, I don't know. People were upset with me. They felt away. They thought that I was not being nice. And I know that some people are here for it, for the Olivia drags and the Jasmine roast and the Chris and the strong and what's her name? Keisha Kaylee T and Creole Bay and Love by Erica's a dummy and all of those things. Oh, je parle français aussi. Vous êtes haïtien? Guys, in case, I mean, my French is, it's okay. Um, I don't think I was hard on her either. And even if I was, someone needs to, because I don't know if mom's being hard on her or not. But at the end of the day, we told you a year ago, after you met this guy allegedly on Plenty of Fish, Chrissy says she met him on the through a friend. Now, what kind of friend is going to introduce you to a man who's got problem with his hands? Okay. He has a history of hand problems. Okay. And I'm being nice. He was called by Olivia Strangler Bay. Okay. Okay. Welcome. Welcome, Jenny. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay. Let me get this link. Hold on a second. I guess I should have had it up there pinned anyway. But yeah, you know, Chrissy is doing a great job doing her job. Okay. Is Chrissy doing anything extra? I don't know. I don't live with her. Is she doing anything extra for YouTube? I haven't seen that. I see her YouTubing. Now, I know that people really like her, but at the end of the day, if we're going to have our measuring sticks out, I'm not going to just walk past someone because that's your favorite. Okay. And I'm not going to just walk past someone because that's my favorite. I feel like if I've got something to say, maybe that's why I am sitting here with the microphone, because I feel like if I have something to say, I'm going to say it. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say I'm not going to hold back, because I don't like to, I'm not going to humiliate someone. But at the end of the day, there is a very serious problem. I got several messages yesterday about something on Lipstick Alley, and I went to go check it out. And apparently there was an incident on January 15th. And I'm not sure if it was a throwback from previous incidents. Maybe he left, you know, and I'm speculating here because I do not know. This is the speculation. Either that there was something that happened in the home on the 15th, potentially. And if you want to know about it, go to Lipstick Alley, go to Strong Mommy Chrissy's thread, and I believe it was page 113. And I was alerted to this by some of BougieGang, brought it to my attention. And I went and looked, and I was quite surprised. Now, I said a year ago, and a lot of you did not want to give this guy breathing room. You didn't want to give him elbow room. And now all of a sudden he's Prince Charming. Okay. Now nobody wants to talk about it because nobody wants to hurt Strong Mommy Chrissy's feelings. You guys are over there. You know, she's been showing up into chat. She's been coming and getting her flowers, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is not to humiliate her. But as far as I'm concerned, she is an OG 3 mommy to me. She is one of my 3 mommies. She is, when I created the hashtag, the 3 moms update. Oh yes, that was me. When I created the hashtag 3 moms update, Jasmine, Chrissy, and Olivia, period. So I'm not going to skate by Chrissy because people feel away, because it's like, oh, hey girl. Hey, oh, okay. Yes. Okay. And I'm not talking about what anyone else does. That's their business. You know, if I decide that I want to drop someone from my roster, that is my business. And if, you know, whatever whatever anyone else does on their channels is their business. And I love everybody out here on these YouTube streets. I love everybody, and everyone does their own different content. There are people out here who don't want to speak on Keisha anymore because Keisha loves to strike channels. At the end of the day, that's Keisha's business. Keisha can do that if she wants to, but Keisha also understands she's playing a game, right? Keisha's playing a game, and Keisha's doing what Keisha does. But as far as me speaking on Strong Mommy Chrissy, I'm gonna give her respect, but I'm also going to give my channel the respect of doing commentary on the YouTube channels that the audience that I have over here or that drops in love to watch. And if they love to watch Strong Mommy Chrissy and they want to know what the fuck's going on, and that there is a gossip site that is dropping some tea that they think that I need to know about, which clearly they did because I got the emails and I was alerted while I was at Red Lobster for the Seafood Lover and You with my husband yesterday. And I said, I got to get back on these streets. Some shit's going on. Okay. And I know Strong Mommy Chrissy may feel a way about people talking to her, but you opened this door, hun. You opened the door. You started giving way too much information about everything that's going on in your household. You're talking about money situations. Like, this is the deal. If you don't want people talking about your money, don't talk about your money. Okay? That's what I would say. If you don't want people knowing about your finances, don't talk about it. If you don't want people to know that it bothers you that people are paying $1,000 less, and even on top, like, if you think it's cute that you're alluding to maybe paying, I don't even know, upwards of $3,000 a month for rent, um, in a place where you feel people are paying $1,000 to live, maybe they have $1,000 mortgage. I don't know. But at the end of the day, maybe these people also have excellent credit, because even though your rent may not be determined by your credit, and maybe it's your security deposit, but their mortgage is dependent on their credit. And if people have good credit, no, you're not going to pay what they pay, because good credit, you get better rates, period. Bad credit, you're paying a lot more interest and your rates will be higher. And that's just a fact, right? So you're telling on yourself, Chrissy. You're telling on yourself. You're telling on yourself when you're talking about FHA loans that you may or may not qualify for, when they're telling you all you need is a 500 credit score. Chrissy, this is the deal. What you need to understand is that you have grown up. You're not growing up, you've grown up. You're a grown ass woman with 9 children in your 30s. The things that you're talking about, a lot of people have put to bed a long time ago, period. A lot of the people in your audience have purchased homes. They are buying Mercedes. They've got children in private schools. They are doing all the things that you do on the lease. And they're doing it for keeps. They're paying tuition. They are buying vehicles. They are buying homes. They own Airbnbs. Like, people are doing this, okay? And it's not out of the realm of possibility that you can do it too, okay? You can do it too. You can very easily do it too. There is no reason why I would spend 5 minutes of time. Black woman, 50 years old. What should I be doing? Who in this chat has spent 5 minutes looking up statistics? I mean, that told me, and it kind of made me feel bad for Chrissy, because why in the world would she be spending 2 minutes of time searching statistics about her specific demographics to quantify the likelihood of her future, or what her future is supposed to be based on her current set of circumstances? That is a waste of your time. You don't need a reason. You already got the reason. You're a mother with 9 children. You're single. You're a Black woman. You feel the odds are against you. Level up. Level up. Level up. Why you would let this man, Mr. Rob, Mr. Hands problems, come into your peace right after you had trauma in your life. You had someone come through your home, from all accounts on the YouTube streets. Maybe you got set up for the okie doke, okay? You had a man come into your home, videotape your home, betray your privacy, betray your secrets, and then you have some friend who sends you a hands problem guy, knowing that you've got a weakness for Siege, because we all remember you've got a good relationship with God, but you got a better relationship with Dick. Do we remember? Do we remember? Do we remember? Do we remember? Okay. I look, she don't look at the end of the day. What's my Cash App? It's BougieGang. Let me move this. Oh, it's right here at the end of this message. All this commentary, by the way, though, is based on a video. It's based on my opinions. Any shenanigans or allegations are alleged unless specified by the source. That would be the video. That would be me. That would be commentary based on the past, present, the future. And that is Fair Use Act, Section 107, copyright 1975. And you can support this channel by tipping your hostess, and that is $BougieGang. Okay. Is it on here? I don't know. Let me see. Here we go. Thank you guys. You guys are super sweet. Thank you. Okay. I just think that Chrissy allowed this guy to come into her life, and the situation is not good. I don't know Rob. Rob seems like a nice guy. Rob always has his smile on. He's going to school. This is what I think, and this is not what I know. Because she might say, well, the bitch doesn't know me. Okay, I don't know you. I don't know you at all. What I know is this, from watching your videos, is that you said you were looking for peace. Next thing you know, you're dating this guy. You're dating this guy. You're doing very romantic, sexy music videos right after you met him, in bathtubs, fooling around. Like maybe you guys had immediate attractions to each other. And that's nice. And that's all good. At the end of the day, you move this guy into your house. No face, no case. All of the things. I posted 2 videos yesterday on my community wall, guys. And what I'm going to say is this. We talked about this almost a year ago. Okay. We his background came up. Chrissy has never addressed this. This is a guy who has had situation after situation after situation, allegedly. I don't know what his convictions have been. I don't know if he has ever had to do any time. I don't know if he's gotten slaps on the wrist. I don't know if he's had management counseling. I don't know what the situation has been. We've heard him talk about not drinking, all of the things. At the end of the day, there is a woman, there is a mother on these YouTube streets that we know has a man in her house who was arrested, detained. There's paperwork on file on January 15th of this year where there was a domestic situation. Now, was it regarding a previous situation? Maybe he left the state and hasn't closed the loop on some past business, or maybe it's something new. I don't know, because guys, I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know everything. But what I'm going to say is this. At the end of the day, this is serious. And if it was your mother, if it was your sister, if it was your friend, if it was your homegirl, it's StrongMommyChrissy is someone who we've been watching her channel. And I would assume she wants us to like her. Okay? She wants us to like her. She wants us to know her. She shares her family with us, but we're not supposed to care. We're not supposed to give a shit when we know that you've got Strangler Bay living in your house, and Strangler Bay has had a recent occurrence documented. Tell us what it is. If it's nothing, let us know. Because there are people out here who actually really care about you and actually really give a shit. And there are people who are concerned. Me, I'm just reporting about it. I'm talking about it with this community because there are people out here who actually care. Will I lose a wink of sleep? I'm not a heartless bitch, but at the end of the day, I've got my own life. So I wish you well, and I hope that everything is okay. But at the end of the day, it's not stopping no shows, and I'm on to the next story. And you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, behind the scenes, I wish you well, hun. Absolutely. And that's why we're talking about it. If I gave no shits at all, I wouldn't even be talking about your channel. But at the end of the day, I am certainly not overly concerned. I can't come rescue your family. But what I'm telling you is that if you're trying to rebrand, you getting in the shits to try to play middle class for TV and talk to us about looking for homes and doing this, that, and the third. Girl, stay in that kitchen, do that kitchen content. People wouldn't have been all up in your business. But now you got people curious, especially the people that manage your thread on Lipstick Alley and Honey Baby. This stuff has been posted for a couple of days. And allegedly people have been dropping links from what I read all over this community, and people in my comments said that comments have been getting deleted. Nobody wanted any parts of it. Yeah, I might not sit there and put a star on your heart on your comment, because if I heart a comment like that, people are gonna think I like it, and people get like, for me, when I put a heart, that means I saw it. Okay, maybe I like it, but it means to me, number one, I saw it, right? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna talk about it. And I know Marissa went live last night, and I saw she went live, and I did watch a few minutes. I did not watch the whole thing, but I saw that they were having a conversation, I believe, on this matter. So, guys, this is serious. And at the end of the day, if Chrissy wants people out of her business, keep us all the way out your business. Don't come give us another tour of another rented house. You did not buy a home. You are 30 plus years old with 9 children. You renting a home is not a big fucking deal. You renting a nice home is not a big fucking deal. You saving $1,000, yeah, that's a big deal. And that's but that was the point of what I was talking about yesterday. Boost up your money moves. Now, okay, maybe it should be obvious that that was the money move, but on the thumbnail, it said sold. It said new home tour 2022. It was so that Chrissy had to actually do another live last night and address many different things. I don't know if Chrissy, I was about to say, I don't know if she'd been drinking, but she was drinking. She was having a glass of wine. I don't know if that was the second, the third, but she was having some wine and she was dropping her own tea. She talked about the situation with Cash. She talked about how she felt, how she said she felt like, I'm not calling her but she said she had feelings when she lost her son and he had to move to Colorado. Now, she's got videos on that. She did similar in Olivia fashion, where Olivia should have learned a lesson. She didn't get a lawyer because she didn't think for a million years that they would try to take her kid, and they did. She didn't get a lawyer, and her kid's living in Colorado. Now, the wisdom is, I got 8 kids. I got 8 kids to take care of on the spot every day. And is it okay for me to have him live with his father and enjoy his other parent and me accept the help, even though it may not have been the help that I wanted or the help that I thought I needed, but it's the help that I received, and maybe now I see it differently. I was very proud of her for sharing that perspective, because maybe Olivia, if she was trolling and watching last night, thank you to the person who just sent me a cash app. That was very sweet. I don't like to say any names, but you know who you are, and I enjoy your honest, mature commentary. Thank you so much. You know, I just feel like Chrissy, she was spilling some tea, and if you sat and listened, see, there's the fan clubs out here that is the minute you start saying something honest and true, people are like, oh no, you don't have to explain yourself. No, you don't have to da-da-da. Sometimes, guys, I'm just going to encourage you. I know that we don't like to see people in pain. I know we don't like to see people cry, but understand this is therapy for some people, okay? YouTube is therapy for a lot of people. If somebody wants to spill their guts, yes, there's a reactors out here that may take advantage of that and might use that information, maybe not in a positive way, but some of us do. And at the end of the day, we can't control what's not in our control. And if she wants to share some perspective that she had on a painful situation, let her talk herself all the way out. Because also, she's sitting there talking herself out. She's letting us know that the contract over at the other house had certain stipulations. What those stipulations were, we don't know, but they're moving sooner than they expected. And she talked about all of that. I mean, I watched the whole thing from start to finish, and no one ever said it wasn't a nice home. But I'm just going to say this. It's like your cousin who just had her 7th baby, and you hadn't had your first. How many more gifts? How many more nurseries do you have? Like old school, you may have done 1 or 2 showers. Okay, maybe when you had a girl and maybe when you knew you were having a boy. The fact that people feel so entitled to get so much from people, ask for donations, do all these things, it's mystifying to me. And I don't know what the reasoning is behind it. But at the end of the day, you renting another place is, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it again. It's not a big deal. You're not homeless. You're not destitute. You've never not had a nice home. So that's my point. You said it right there. What's the big fucking deal? And if you had just moved, maybe people would have noticed that you were in a different kitchen. But you could be like, oh my God, guys. Did I forget to tell you something? We moved last week. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I forgot to tell you guys. That's how you keep people out your business. And then you keep it pushing. But because you tried to low-key not make it a big deal, yeah, the people who are really into your tea and pulling your tea or calling you out for the fuck shit, yeah, that rang some alarms. And I don't, girl, you feel in the, because I'm not sitting there trolling your LSA page. I had to be told what was going. I didn't even know what was going on, and it was sent to me. I got the link to it, and I read up to this morning. Because unlike like Keisha says, you have to get all the homework. But and we're going to talk about Keisha. Keisha says real reactors. Like, I am not a reporter. I am not a journalist. I don't work for the New York Times. I'm not obligated to meet the threshold of what actual reporters do. I am a reactor. I watch videos and I react to the videos. I am not calling your mother, Keisha. I am not calling this one, that one, and the third. You say people are invading your privacy, girl. We're gonna talk about Keisha. Let me not even go there. So if you go over to my video, I did post something last year, and on my community post, I posted. Let me go to it. Does it have a lot of comments? Welcome to everyone coming in. I'm not on the comments right now, so I apologize if I'm missing anything that anyone is saying. Forgive me, but I just kind of wanted to get that out. Let me get back to another thing I was stating. Chrissy had plans. Chrissy said she wanted to be married. Chrissy said that they were going to have a baby and she was going to be married first. Chrissy said the next house she moved into, she wanted to be a home that she purchased. This is what's happened. She moved into that house with what's his name. Says she's got different income. Girl, that's your business. Go for it. We're gonna talk Creole Bay. We're gonna talk Creole Bay in members, Latoy, because there's so much to talk about right now. I wanted to kind of talk a little bit. All right, give me just a minute. Let's get through this. Let's get to a couple of other things. Then I'm gonna grab something to eat really quick, and then we're gonna do members, and then we're gonna do Keisha. So Keisha might get bumped back to like 5 o'clock this afternoon, or maybe we'll do members like at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. I don't know what you guys think, but I wanted to kind of where are we on time? We're almost like an hour. Okay, we'll talk a little Creole Bay. We will. Because we're gonna do like a full Three Mommies update. Let's talk a little bit of comments though, really quick, okay? This is my thing though. Chrissy had plans. So this is what she said. Do you guys remember? Correct me if I'm wrong. Gina, hey boo boo, thank you for making it official, baby. I appreciate that. Rod seems. Do you guys hear Google Home Assistant? Rod seems like he can be real cool, but when he snaps, he's girl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, man. You're not putting your hands around my neck. No, not now, not never. Okay. You got problems with your hands, we would not be dating. Okay. She does a lot of clickbait. We are gonna do some Creole Bay. we got a lot coming up today, guys. I want to get all the way caught up so that tomorrow we're good. And maybe, God willing, I can get this damn Jasmine video exported and we can get all the way caught up. But I already told my husband, I'm like, I'm gonna be social mediaing today, okay? Um, so so yesterday I posted a comment and this is what it said. So okay, let me just pull this up. Let me share with you guys. Since we've got the technology, why not, right? Ooh, I like this extra camera. Okay, StreamYard. StreamYard is coming through with the extra features. Okay. Okay, very interesting. Okay. We're gonna have to play with that. All right. Okay. Gina, thanks for becoming a member, honey. Um, so girl, allegedly, word on the street that Mr. Hands is still a problem. This was reported a year ago. Watch this throwback and we'll get caught up in the morning. Do you guys want to watch the throwback? Um, thank you. This needs to be spoken on, not hidden. It may save another woman's life. The site was warrant on site, bonded out on 116. So it seems like possibly allegedly spent the night in prison. $4,000 misdemeanor. Looks like something from those previous charges. Looks like something, or maybe same thing. I'm not sure, but what they wrote is looks like something from those previous charges. I pray it is something from his past and not new. Again, I don't know the details of what's going on, but Chrissy, really, to me, where there's smoke, there's fire, and she needs to speak about it. Then there was a random comment here, guys. Someone randomly said, Keisha, did Keisha want to pay you $5,000 to expose Paris? I don't know what. Let me get on camera for this. Now we have to really. I don't know what Keisha wanted to do. I don't know Keisha. Keisha is no friend of mine. Keisha is nobody that I speak to on this internet. So did Keisha want to pay you 5,000? I don't know what she wanted to do. I've never spoken with that woman. I've never communicated with her. She never made me an offer. What I answered was this: Keisha has never communicated with me. I would have declined for several reasons. I am independent and don't take paid requests or trash people for hire. Okay. Let's be clear. Okay. And on the record as such, I also respect Paris and like her very much. Okay. Is that clear? Okay. Um, Strangler. That's what someone else said. Okay. So that's one of the posts. Now on another post, can I back button on that? Okay. Okay, let's do this. Oh my God. If you didn't watch Keisha's live last night, y'all. Okay. And how it was long. Okay. We're gonna talk about that later. I don't even want to ruin it. Okay, nothing on that one. Okay, maybe it was the actual video. There were some weird comments. Okay. This is it right here. Okay. Let these comments pull up. Now, so yeah, in the member live, we're going to talk about, I guess Jasmine got some new furniture tables. And Olivia is losing her fucking mind. Guys, I don't know if you can see this. Let me make this bigger. Fran, moving around 9 kids every year is very stressful. I don't know how she gets all the energy. I have no kids, and it's exhausting just to watch her do this every year. She's very strong. Absolutely. You know, no one's taking that away from her. I think at the end of the day, if you want to change your life and you truly want to transform some things, you got to stop. You got to stop doing the easy thing to do, which is relying on someone to help you. At the end of the day, you like, this is my opinion. She made a lifestyle choice after a couple of babies, and you decided to continue with this practice of having more and more children. This was a lifestyle choice, and you know, it was a choice. You know, I'm sorry. You know, this is a choice, and that's her. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, I don't want to sound like one of these I've got one kid elitist type individuals, because I'm not. At the end of the day, you when you want to create profound change in your life, you have to do things that create profound change in your life. And part of that is by doing things differently. Um, Chrissy did make a money move. She said the reason she was to save $1,000. But do we not understand that based on that move is that she may have actually broken her lease? We don't know if she broke her lease or not. She didn't say. What she's telling us is that there were some things in the contract. She started talking about this contract. She never said this was up. She never said our landlord decided to let us out early because there were just some things that we could not agree on in these lease agreements, whatever the case might be. I don't know. But at the end of the day, what she told us left a lot of people with a lot of questions. And at the end of the day, why did you bring it up? A rent amount is not based on credit score or rental history. Your security deposit is. If a home is listed at $2,500, I mean, I get it, and I thank you so much, Fabulous Hebrew, for bringing that up, and that's some good information right there, guys. As far as the man, as far as man has hands, I don't condone anyone putting hands on anyone, male or female. We don't know what happened in that relationship. Some couples are very toxic together. You know, I agree with you, JCG, but at the end of the day, this is what I'm going to say. Um, Someone who has a documented history of doing something, the likelihood and the statistics, since Chrissy likes to run statistics, this is a statistic she should run, is that the likelihood is that they're going to do it again and again and again. Now, are they going to, is it what's it going to result in? I don't know. I don't know. And that's not, you know, that's her problem. And I mean that as respectfully as possible. It's not my, I can't predict. I'm not a fortune teller. But at the end of the day, um, he may have changed and she may have figured out how to get to that trigger, and I would not be happy with either. Hey lady, Chrissy is my favorite mommy's next to Ming. She's very progressive. I hope she achieves all her goals in 2022. I don't think she's going to, because you know why? She said she wanted to be married before she had a baby, and she said that she allowed herself, her mind to be changed on that order. Okay. She has fell to her own order on 9 times, and she said she wanted to be married first, and she allowed herself to have her mind changed on this topic, and now they are trying to conceive. This man bought her what looked to be a yellow diamond, um very pricey, but you are driving a leased Mercedes, and there is a $1,000 overage a month that you're not comfortable with, but you're walking around with a ice cube on your finger. Can you make that make sense, please? Double H, what's good, hun? Can you make that make sense? Anybody? Anybody? Everybody? Does that make sense? You are walking around like, guys, please take this the right way, and maybe you'll take it the wrong way. At the end of the day, I know everybody, there's that saying of trying to keep up with the Joneses, but at the end of the day, on this internet, it's keeping up with the Joneses times 10. I'm 50. Let me tell you, a woman who's in her 30s or 25 years old doesn't need to try to keep up with me because you can't catch up. By the time you catch up, you're still going to be behind because at the end of the day, even if you can match up with me bank account by bank account or this, that, and the third, or maybe you've surpassed me, at the end of the day, girl, I got some money can't buy, honey. I got that experience, okay? Okay? You can't catch up. My path is my path, your path is yours, okay? My thing is this, don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with your goals and your dreams, okay? My goals and my dreams are my goals and my dreams, okay? Trying to keep up with other people are doing, you will never catch up. You will always be playing a very, very, very quick game of catch up, okay? And catch up is not fun because it's exhausting, okay? Period. I don't know what she's doing, but at the end of the day, you got to be yourself, and you got an expensive luxury vehicle, and you can't fit all your kids in one car. Now she says she wants to get something like a Sprinter. Now she's realized you don't have babies anymore. Everybody can't sit on everybody's laps. 3-4 years from now, girl, you need a 10-passenger van for real though, okay? Period. And yes, 5 years from now, you will have one getting ready to graduate from high school, but you don't know if she's going anywhere. She might go to A&M right there in Austin. She might go to school and come home and be right in her room, okay? Every kid doesn't want to go live in a dorm, all right? But at the end of the day, my thing is this. Why are you paying such a high rent that you don't feel comfortable with? But homie was comfortable with going to buy you a very expensive, what you say, diamond ring, okay? We don't know if the ring is real or not. If it's real, why do you have an iceberg on your hands when $1,000 is a problem? Why are you allowing this man to convince you that it's better for him to get you pregnant before he marries you and you're already a mother of 9 children and not wife you up and give you what you want? Why is it that you're bending over and had to be convinced to give him what he wanted first and you get what you want last? Can you tell me why? I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are not unreasonable questions, because if my sister came to me with this bullshit, that's exactly what I would be saying to her. Okay? If one of my good girlfriends or somebody on the lunch line at the cafeteria was like, "Hey, riddle me this," okay? Let me see. Okay, so this is Lynn and Bella. We all know Lynn and Bella. She's so sweet and she's a beautiful lady. We love her. We love her. But and guys, I want you guys. If you guys feel that I'm in the wrong, let me know. But she said, "My dear, I believe people are saying congratulations because she's saving $1,000 for her home and nothing wrong with that." This isn't the comment. Absolutely. I watched the video and not the chat along with it. The messaging in the thumbnail said something else. Yes, it's great to save $1,000 monthly. That's huge. It's the messaging. And at a certain point in life, everything doesn't get applause. Do we all, how we give applause for a poop? You know how we all give applause when you go pee pee in the toilet? Who gives you applause now because you went and sat your ass down on the toilet and eliminated from your bladder? Okay? Do we do that still? Is that what we're doing? Lynn gave me another. Lynn felt like I was being a little bit harsh. I don't know if the comment's still there, but we talked about it. Girl, Gina, what in the lasagna? Okay, she was talking about Creolebea. Um, let me find the comment. I'm confused. Maybe it's me, but your delivery sounds a little pressed about Chrissy. I am not used to you coming like this because Chrissy's been staying out the way for the past year, so I hadn't really been talking about her. Never pressed. It was concerning, but girl, she has her own mom and sisters. I'm just looking. If she likes it, I love it. Okay, let's not get it twisted. Life of Destiny, girl, she OG over here in the bougie gang. I agree with you, Fran. She moves too much for me. Those kids need consistency and continually and continuity, which she is not providing. Moving every year and trying to conceive baby number 10 just because she has a new man. She hasn't changed. That's huge, guys. That's huge. That's huge. Okay, that's huge. She doesn't need a big down payment. You know what? That's life. 213. If you're watching, no, she doesn't need a big down payment, but she doesn't have good credit. Okay, she can buy the house without him. Okay, but if you have money, if you have a deposit and you don't have good credit, also that will lower your payment. Now, depending on the size of the house, if she buys a $300,000 home, yeah, that's just a drop in the bucket. But at the end of the day, putting money down is a indicator to the bank that you have more skin in the game rather than people who just put down 500 or $1,000 on a 300 or $250,000 home. It means something. Okay. Um, I can't find the comment. But maybe she deleted it. But she felt like I was being a bit harsh, and I get it, and I respect that because Lynn and Bella, she's a very sweet lady, and I take it, um, let me see. Is this the one? So this is from Jody Sims. If I can't find it, it's fine. Um, Lipstick Alley just released Rod's arrest report, and he was arrested 2 weeks ago for allegedly choking the person that we have in question. Okay. I'm glad you aren't afraid to speak the truth about any YouTuber. Look, I'm not in the business of trying to spread lies or anything out here. It's just that this is really like a serious topic, guys, and it's not taken lightly. We're not sitting up here laughing or anything like that. Chrissy, to me, was looking, I don't know. It was quite disturbing yesterday in her live, and I don't know if guys, you don't have to say anything about it, because I know, you guys don't want to be ostracized from chats and stuff like that, so don't worry about chiming in on this. But at the end of the day, that whole thing with her tooth missing, talking into a mask, um, it's very concerning. Now, is she getting like my thing is that so I don't know. Sometimes the doctor will give you a temporary tooth. Um, I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there, but Christy has a whole missing rack in the front. I don't know if it's a whole rack or if it's just one tooth. She says it's one tooth. Homegirl was lisping up a storm. I don't know what is going on over there. Um, and I said, so they said this, and I said, wow, go check the thread. It's at Lipstick Alley. The other, and simultaneously, I started getting messages on Instagram. The other reactors are deleting the comments about it. I hope you will cover it. It will help other women make choices, shed light on dating, in DM with dating and shed light on dating. Me with a DV history, thinking, oh, he wouldn't do it to me. I didn't know his arrest record was so easy to get. If I were her, I wouldn't show my new house because the location can be found easily using interior videos. So yeah, there's at least 3 pages. So yeah, if you guys are interested in going seeing that, I'm not posting that here, but it's well covered in her thread. This is exactly what I'm saying. Her children are not growing up in the best house on the block. Chrissy is still a mess despite. Look, I don't want to humiliate her at this point. You guys can go and read through these comments. At the end of the day, nobody's perfect out here. Okay, period. Nobody's perfect, and no one's holding Chrissy to the perfect benchmark. At the end of the day, I think this, Chrissy, if you want people not talking about you, you've been doing a good job of staying out the way. My concern is this: why did you think it was a good idea to come and start messing around with what you had full control over? That's what I want to know. You had full control over this situation, and you decided to come straight out the bushes and start dropping your tea and made yourself into a spectacle over the past couple of days and don't feel good about the situation, et cetera, et cetera. I just don't understand. I don't understand. And I don't have to. I'm just giving my opinion based on the videos that you put out and the content that and what you wanted us to know. Okay. Um, we are going to do a full Three Moms update, guys. Olivia went live yesterday, and homegirl is losing her mom. She's losing her marbles. Okay. Um, Jasmine has redecorated. She did buy some nice tables. I mean, they're not bad. I will give her some credit. And then we're going to talk Keisha. So I don't know. I may go ahead and you guys tell me. Do you guys want to do Three Moms update like at 6 o'clock, or do you guys want to? I don't want to burn through Three Moms update, and I did post Keisha for 3. So we'll do Keisha at 3 o'clock. We'll stick with that, and then we're gonna do Three Moms update, like around 5 or 6. So that way, anyone who is not a member at the moment, if you want to be a member, if you want to come through, and you want to BougieGang official, you are more than welcome to do so, guys. If you love all of this BougieGang stuff that I wear, my sweatshirts, hoodies, all of the things. I haven't got my bucket hat in yet, but I'm waiting for it. If you like any of that stuff, it's all on lovelieslacefronts.com. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I will be back live in like 45 minutes, and we're going to talk all things Keisha. Really quick before we go, though, I think Latoya asked to talk about creolebea real quick. You know, I don't want anyone to feel bad about me talking about Chrissy. At the end of the day, I'm not talking about Chrissy. This is the Strong Mommy Chrissy channel that we're discussing. I don't know Chrissy. I don't know Chrissy, whatever her name is, Gordon. I don't know Chrissy. I don't know her like that. I don't know her at all. Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her. What I do know is that she's a beautiful woman, and she's got a beautiful family. And I would hate, and I mean this with all sincerity, I would hate to hear, like, I hate hearing that something could have happened to her. All the people that don't like her, that is your business. I'm sorry. As a woman, nobody should relish in if in fact someone was hurt out here. That's not what we're here for. That's not what I'm here for. So at the end of the day, I don't this is not fun news. Rod, I don't give 2 fucks about. I don't know this guy. He means nothing to me. At the end of the day, Chrissy is who we have the relationship with out here on the YouTube streets. And that's the one that we're keeping. Because if Rod comes and goes, guys, do you remember this? I feel like it was, who was it who did this? Crazilla. I think Crazilla did this. Do you guys see this? Olivia, Ming, Chrissy, Hips at the fantasy wedding. And I did a little extra to it, but she did basically the initial kind of like Alice in Wonderland theme. Mom Dukes and all the photoshopping, and I went in and put the money bags and whatever. I found it. I think it was posted. I think someone posted it on YouTube, but I think it had been posted on Lipstick Alley. I could not resist and added a Christmas theme to it, because we know how these mommies get down, and they love a good registry. They love all of the things, and I customized it for myself. I took someone's artwork, but I do try to give credit where credit is due, and that the original concept was not my own. I just went and put my own little thing on it. But anyway, guys, we are going to come back 2 o'clock. We're going to talk all things Keisha. We're going to, you know, and then later, probably around 6, 7 o'clock, I'll go ahead and set the live up, so it can be available. Oh, here it is. I made that earlier. Oops, my bad, guys. WTF, Strong Mommy Chrissy. What's up? Secret lies, like what's going on? Latoy, did you have a quick girl, Keisha, the subscriber count has gone down yet again. Okay. She was holding steady for a while at 503. She's 502. When I first started watching Keisha last year, she was at 511. Okay. But Creole Bay, what is going on? Mucker Messy Lasagna. What's up? Who wanted to talk Mucker family? Was that Creole? Who wanted to talk Creole Bay? I think it was Latoy. Latoy, is that you, baby? Is Coco, we're going to be back in a little bit. We're going to talk Keisha at 3 o'clock, and then I'm going to come back around 7, and we are going to do live members only for a full Three Mommies update. Let me drop this link. I don't know if Lanice TV is here. There's a couple of us in BougieGang who have channels that are covering this. I have not been covering this enough, but I did watch everything. I watched Damien Cryer. I watched Creole Bay with Mr. Mucker, and it was unfortunate. I did send Creole Bay a message. Did I post it? Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's the one about Keisha. I had to snapshot that one. This one I think is about Olivia. We'll talk about that one when we go to girl. Did you guys see this? Olivia got that whole pizza for herself with ham and pineapple. Okay. Let me see. What are my thoughts on Creole Bay? It's a mess. Creole Bay, you know Creole Bay, she came to visit us here. We did a whole interview with Creole Bay, okay? She was with us for I don't even know how long. Let me pull this up really quick. Any of you who are new here, you have not gone back. Guys, I talked to Creole Bay. It was at the center of this drama. And it was an hour and 26-minute video. Okay. I'm not going to share it again. It's in my community post. So you guys can get to that at any time. Just go to my community post or just go down. You know, I'm sorry. Here I am. Oh, I was trying to figure out why am I not showing? Okay. Okay. Creole Bay. It's a mess. It's absolutely a mess. Are they being I wrote down messy romance, okay? Is she pregnant? I don't know. They said they're going to answer that. Probably going to answer that in the video that they're dropping on the Mucker channel. I did ask her a question. Jackie is so funny to me. Hold on. Wait, look at Patrick. Look at Olivia, girl. Ah! You see that? All the makeup gurus. Makeup guru, OG makeup guru edition. Okay, hold on. Oh, Jesus. I love me some Jackie. I know you guys know this. If you guys have been here for a minute, you know I love Jackie. Okay, hold on. Let me go into my super sacred Okay, here we go. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. This was on Thursday. She put up a post and I said, "Good morning, Latoya. Please walk us through how you got together. Tell us your story. Would you two do another interview?" Okay. Yeah, because I had to ask. Why not? And that is Creole. Okay. I mean, I've told you guys I've been in contact with her before, and you guys know I had to be in contact with her so I could set up the interview, right? At the end of the day, the bottom line is this. Um, it's messy. It's messy. It's absolutely messy. You guys know I do think Rakan Mucker is a clown. I think he's an absolute clown. Latoya, don't be offended. At the end of the day, he's a clown. Okay. I'm sorry. You are in relationship with a man who was in relationship with your ex-boyfriend. He has a baby on the way with your ex-boyfriend's baby mom. It's messy. It's trailer park. It's trash. I, you know, Creole Bay Latoya is a very beautiful woman, and I really gave her. I'm gonna just admit I gave her a lot of credit. I guess I gave her pretty privilege because I thought she's a very pretty lady, and I was giving her privilege, right? But we even know, even girl, we know Marjorie Harvey has a past. Okay, I was like, girl, you're the Marjorie Harvey of the YouTube streets, and and maybe she is. And it's not to be offensive because I really do like Latoya. Girl, you could do a lot better because at the end of the day, let's make no mistake. Recon, don't forget when he was dating Erica, no matter how messy Erica has been, let's make no mistake. He was also sneaky linking with Miss Janelle. Do we not remember that? So he had a woman he had been screwing around with for a long, and I'm talking years. When he got serious with Erica, he was supposed to dump her. So Erica knew she was side chicken. Okay. I'm assuming because if he was supposed to break up with when him and Erica got serious and he told Erica he was going to break up with Janelle, Erica knew she was one of two women already. So maybe that's how Erica rolls. But at the end of the day, when he was supposed to not be with his side chick, he never gave her up. According to Erica, Rakan planned a baby with her. Rakan was in love. Okay. Go back and watch my videos. They were in videos together. He was smitten with her. He was taking her out in what Latoya says, his big body beamer. Okay. So, girl, what is going on here? I think he's a homie the clown. I think he falls in love with the puss. I think you're probably one of the most beautiful women he's dated. He's got two very pretty girls. I don't know what his other baby moms look like, but Latoya is very pretty and she is a little older than Erica, not by much, maybe 4 or 5 years. She seems to be in a much better place. Erica is one of these that moves literally every 6 months. And they're shitting on Erica and Damien. I mean, Erica and Damien seem to be making up with each other. Erica and Damien seem to be happy-ish, but at the end of the day, I think what Latoya and Rakan are doing is absolutely shitty. Period. I think it's trash. Um, Right, Gina, they've all officially slept together. Now the women haven't slept together, but the both of these women have shared the same men. And Erica is going to find herself in a position where not only was she dropping off her baby to Creole Bay and Damien Cryer, now she's going to find herself yet again dropping another baby off to Creole Bay and Rakan Mucker. Now, how did Rakan and Creole Bay get together? Um, for some reason, Damien Cryer thought it was a good idea when all of this stuff with gangsta emoji and all of those things were going on, that it was a good idea for him to involve his girlfriend. I would have been like, my name is Bennett and I don't want anything to do with it. If it's got something to do with your ex baby, with your baby mama, and these people I don't know, I don't want to be in it. At the end of the day, everything that glitters is not gold. And just because you think it's heaven sent and it feels right and you praise the Lord does not mean that it was sent by the Lord. At the end of the day, you are tested every single day to see if you are ready for your next assignment. If you want additional tests and testimonies, you go right on ahead. But I'm sorry, God is not going to put you in a bunch of mess. Okay. Y'all need a whole bless this mess sign in the house. Okay. Because y'all are into some mess. Now, you guys can dress it up as much as you want. It's messy. It's messy, messy, and it's messy. Just like someone commented and they answered the question, out of all the people in Houston, why are you two, like, why you two? Why does this have to be? All the people in this whole big city, because they're fugazi. Like, at the end of the day, creolebea, I think you're a beautiful woman. And I think that you're very sweet and I enjoy talking to you. And if you guys are watching and you want to interview, I would love to talk to you. But I'm going to tell you what's real. I am not phony. Y'all are fugazi at this moment. You sleeping with Erica, a bitch you fucking hate, and you sleeping with the man who just got out of her bed, the woman who just got, I don't know if he changed the mattress, did he change the sheets, what's going on? But that woman just got out of his bed and she's pregnant by him. You think that that is a viable suitor for a woman who is working on another degree, who is a nurse, who has now changed her life? Because, girl, we saw your first husband. And I was kind of shocked that that man was even a man that you'd married. Because I'm like, she's very beautiful and she's smart. Like, girl, what the fuck was she doing with him? But when he told us about you and said that you cheated, that he didn't eat, that he busted you cheating, and then he found out 2 years after his son was born, Junior, who's not a junior, but named Junior, was not his child, and that you were cheating throughout the marriage. I mean, like, Latoya, if you want different, you got to do different, boo boo. You are beautiful and you get to kind of get a little bit of cover because you are attractive and you have that nice, big, pretty smile. But at the end of the day, girl, you fugazi out here and you are dating a homie the clown. Okay. Now, Damian Cryer, girl, he was homie the clown too. And you should have known that. When you saw what the fuck was going on, Latoya, you should have tootsie slide your way out of this whole situation. Don't end up another baby mama for Rakan Mucker. Okay? I would not. I would not. Just because he's doing a good job, just because he knows how to make some money, that does not qualify as a wonderful man. Being a good earner and all of those things, high value, there's plenty of high value men that are shitheads. There are plenty of high value men that are never going to be loyal. There are plenty of high value men that really you might have not, the average woman doesn't have the stamina for, because high value men know they have options. Rakan Mucker is a better than average. And only reason why I'm saying this is because he's a businessman. He seems to have a nice house. I don't know what his finances are, but he seems all right. Maybe he's doing okay. He seems to be able to put a sentence together or two. At the end of the day, he is just above clown to me. Just because you can rub two nickels together and you got a couple of businesses with your name on it doesn't make you that ninja, okay? That just makes you someone who can sling that meat and someone who knows how to earn a buck, okay? And I was very shocked when there was a lady, her name is J Reactions, and she put it out there a long time ago that she either felt or knew that she, her discernment was telling her that that they were dating. I was like, no, that's too messy. And she was right. She was right. Okay. I did too, Bella. I think we gave her some pretty lady privilege because we just assume that the Halle Berrys and the J Lo's and the Sierra and what's his damn name, Future, like, girl, a bitch is just like us. People make mistakes, girl. Strong Mommy Chrissy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gave Latoya a big pass, and I like Latoya a lot. Don't get it twisted. But I'm gonna tell you, I would tell this to one of my this is I on a stack of Bibles. My best girlfriend wouldn't do this, but if she did, I'd be like, bitch, you know you out of order. This is so nasty and messy. You know this is not gonna end well. It's not gonna end well. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. That's my opinion on what is going on with El Creolebea and Homie the Clown. Because I'm sorry, he is Homie the Clown to me, and I like Latoya. I do. I saw people saying, people are dragging you. I am not trying to drag her. Shit happens. You fuck around. You were still young. Yeah, you shouldn't have been doing certain things. She says she's been on her own since she's 18. She's a self-made woman. Um, at the end of the day, she's 31 years old. So I don't even know how old her daughter is, but 31, maybe she's less than 35, something like that. I don't know. I'm assuming all of these things happened in her early 20s. So, again, people can change. Maybe she's learned the value of her boxes, not trying to spread it all around. But don't give that man a baby. And certainly don't allow him to get you pregnant before you get married. It is too late in the game. You got 2 kids with 2 fathers already. You're a beautiful woman and you are advancing yourself to make money moves within your career. Why would you want to have a baby with this man who thinks it's okay to decorate your box while he just decorated Erica's box? And probably, in their words, oh yeah, they were messy with it last night, probably has a baby on the way. So maybe even just putting it out there that there's still a chance that that's not his baby. But if the baby is his, because he knows what he was doing, he was screwing Erica and Janelle at the same time. But they started talking. So they started talking basically behind the scenes. Latoya reached out to him because there was a whole bunch of stuff going on with another reactor called Gangsta Emoji. And he reached out or she reached out for whatever reason. I don't know. Girl, that is not like I'm sorry. A lot of people want to claim the Lord is into certain things. And I'm sorry. God is not in everything. Sometimes he allows all that's bad out here entry into your life to see what you're going to do with it. Okay. Are you ready to pass the integrity test? And I think a woman of integrity, a woman of substance and morals would have said, you know what? Let me find out. I'm feeling, look, I'm feeling it too. Let's do this. Let's wait till after the baby comes and let's talk. If it's really love, why not put the brakes and not look stupid? But now it just looks like a bunch of thirsty ass people. I'm sorry. Erica and Damien look less thirsty because they were together and they already have a baby. You two look like scorned lovers. You two look thirsty. You two look like you're trying to get back. I'm disappointed too. I honestly gave Latoya more credit. I thought she was smarter than that. I thought she could hold on to that box easier than that. They are clearly horizontal mamboing. They are doing it. They are getting it in. Homie has gotten access to all the guts. And I think that he gets a lot more credit than he deserves. He's not look, it is what it is. At the end of the day, someone finds him cute and that's fine. But at the end of the day, a man of substance who happens to be high value in a community. Now he's not a millionaire or anything, but he would be considered more high value than a Hips or Mr. Hands or I don't want to say Gerard because Gerard's doing his best. But Gerard's cheated. Gerard's had his mess with him too. But I don't, is Gerard a catch? he's looking more like a catch as he's getting more distance away from Tuna Fish. Okay. Rakan could have looked like a catch when he was with Erica, not because he was with Erica, but because he was handling business. It wasn't as messy. We didn't know about his cheating, and we didn't know about his loose integrity, because this is very messy. You decided to get into a relationship with the woman who is dating the man who is a father of your last girlfriend. It's extremely complicated. Guys, I'm not seeing you guys say a word on this topic, okay? Y'all just listening to me rant. Not rant, but girl, give my opinions, okay? And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about after all of this, let's see. This is Latoya. And I said something about the messy lasagna because, girl, it was some messy lasagna. And we still haven't even talked about this damn. We'll talk about that in the Three Moms update. We're talking about Love by Erica, and we're talking about Damian Cryer. If Damian Cryer looks familiar, that is Damian Prince's father. And that little boy that he's holding is Damian Prince's baby brother, who is actually younger than Damian Prince's youngest child. Okay. Daddy is out here still spreading seed around and making lots of babies. Okay. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess on mess. Do I have any other pictures? I know I do. Let's see. Yeah, these are the postings that they had. I'm so happy for what's in store for us. They're basically talking marriage, guys. This guy is talking about now that we got this, I'm skipping ahead. Now that we got this out of the way, let me talk on the adults on here. Every decision that we as content creators make is not for everybody to know right away. I love the fact that I can vibe with a mature, beautiful, intelligent, and goal driven partner that wants more out of life. Literally, these two have been dating for maybe almost 2 months now without any petty drama. The fact that he thinks that there is no petty drama going on right now, the man is delusional. I can be myself, and that feels great. It's extremely selfish that these people are not waiting for the baby to come, because if there's no baby and you two want to be in love and fuck all day, fuck all night, go right on ahead. But at the end of the day, you have no idea if you are still tied to this woman or not with a paternity test. And I think it's just the height of irresponsibility and also distasteful. It's extremely distasteful. This guy to me is a freaking homie the clown. And there's creolebea, there's Damian Cryer, there's the whole posse. Are Damian and Erica back together? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. They say that they're not. They're just co-parenting. We don't know, and that's that on that. So anyway, guys, those are my unfiltered, unadulterated opinions on this topic. And guys, don't forget to get your BougieGang stuff, okay? But you guys asked. So does anyone have any questions? Latoya, did you want to call in? You just wanted to hear what I had to say? Basically, and don't be surprised, anyone who's in here now, the 214, probably the last 20 minutes of this will be chopped up into a single video, because honestly, I know everybody is not going to watch this live to the end, and some people who don't watch my lives just want to hear this commentary. So don't be surprised if you see this in the form of a standalone video that is clearly dedicated to the topic, this last topic. So I hope that I've answered any of your questions, or maybe got what you wanted, which I'm assuming was my opinion on this matter. It's extremely messy. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to say other than this is absolutely messy of the messiest. Okay. So let me take a break, guys. I'm gonna go get something to eat, go check on my family, see what's going on in the house, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk Keisha. And then this evening we're gonna have some drinks and we're going to do members. Okay. We're gonna do members and we're gonna probably talk about the Keisha topic for about an hour because I've gone almost 2 hours now. But we're gonna try and stick with 1 hour, and we're gonna get Keisha in, and we're gonna get Keisha out, and then we're going to do our members only live. So any of you guys who want to join members only live, I will have the link posted, and so you can come back and listen. And did I post it yet? I didn't. Oh, let me get it. Guys, you guys are really awesome. I just want you to know how much I appreciate everything that you guys do, how much you guys go above and beyond supporting this channel, because honestly, the main thing is watching these videos for as long as you possibly can. From start to finish is ideal, but do what you can do, and I appreciate it absolutely. So I just want to make sure that I don't miss this opportunity to let you guys know how much your support of this channel means and how much it's appreciated. Okay. Yeah, guys, I will be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the live and probably be somewhere around 3:30. I need to like rest my mind for a minute and get on topic and catch a little bit of what I missed from the remainder of the live. I watched most of it, but I was watching StrongMommyChrissy. I was watching Olivia. I was watching. I mean, it was a busy night last night. I didn't go to sleep until almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Like it was a lot. It was like heavy viewing last night. Because yeah, it was girl. Take that off. Okay, guys, if you don't have anything else for me, we're gonna go ahead and cut this live. Let me see. Okay. So I'll be back. We're gonna talk Keisha, all things Keisha, and get caught up. And answer a few more Keisha questions. Like, did Keisha offer me $5,000 to rip Paris? I would never. Okay, I would never. I am not a hired hitman reactor. I don't do that. Okay, I don't do that. But we're gonna talk about it next. Okay, I'll be back. Am I missing any questions? Let's get anybody cooking? Anyone cooking collards and mustards today for dinner? Not today, boo boo. Not today. Okay.
Overdid myself, I overdid myself, I feel I mean, I overuse my nights, I overdid my nights. Overtime and overdue. Ain't no sleep, that is on news. Been outside, that's with the crew. Make my night up on the move. In the morning, get the news. She come home, I heard the Zoom. I step outside, I need my peace. Take one down and hit my beat. Red wine by myself, dancing myself.
Darling, I've told you several times before, I have no dream job, I do not dream of late.
Took everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your steps. At your throat like we that strap. It's way too cold.